Lions, and welcome to Conscientious Objector Tuesday, October 29th at Linda Elementary School. I am Mr. Garcia, your assistant principal, your righteous assistant principal, and there is no place I'd rather be than right here at Linda Elementary School with all of you. The temperature today is going to be 68 degrees, so we've got a definite cooling trend going, and it's very cool in the morning, so make sure you're dressing warm in the morning because it's like in the low 40s. Which I think is just about freezing. I don't know. I might have missed that day in school. Anyway, but teachers, thank you so much for getting your lunch count and attendance in. This just stokes us unbelievably. Third through sixth graders, for those of you who were given a consent form to be in groups with Miss Reagan, make sure that you get this back signed by your parent or your guardian, or you will not be able to participate in the fun. Don't miss out. Lions, what are the three words of PBIS? Ready? Respectful, responsible, safe. Make sure everything you're doing is about being respectful, responsible, and safe. And it will just be so awesome. We so much appreciate that. Let's take a look at some roar cards. First of all, Damien, Mrs. Messick is recognizing you. Damien reads almost every night with mom. He works hard in class and at home. Heart, Mrs. M, awesome. Jaden also being recognized by Mrs. M. Jaden met his weekly goal. Great job caring about your learning. Heart, Mrs. M. I love this. Mrs. Sanchez is recognizing Karma. Karma shows kindness and respect when I'm teaching. She doesn't need to ask too many questions. You know why? Because she listens. Karma, awesome. You got a heart there from Mrs. S. You are setting the bar high. Excellent job, Karma. Super proud of you. Rosalie Barriga is being recognized by Mrs. Sanchez. Rosalie has showed perseverance, making her AR goal just about every week. Heart, Mrs. S. Mrs. Adamson is recognizing Jeffrey. He's a model student, always doing what he should. Heart, Mrs. M. Great job, Jeffrey. Norman being recognized by Mrs. Adamson. Everything is a little more difficult for Norman being new to this country, and he tries very hard. Heart, Mrs. Adamson. Sonia being recognized by Mrs. Papo. Sonia is helpful and kind. Heart, Mrs. Papo. Awesome, awesome. I'm so excited about this. All right, let's take a look at a couple of birthdays. Alex Wache Rios, he is 7 years old in Mrs. Hancock's class. Cordelia Price is 9 years old in Mrs. Sanchez's class. Isaiah Torres is 5 years old in Mrs. Perez's class. Jose Del Toro is 8 years old in Mrs. Papo's class. Amari Meter, 11 years old in Mrs. Egger's class. Analdi Tao, 7 years old in Mrs. Hancock's class. That means double birthdays in Mrs. Hancock's. That means double cupcakes, and I'm going to go by twice. And also Noah Villalobos Rochester, 6 years old in Mrs. Hudson's class. Happiest of birthdays to you all. Let's take a look at our lunch today, Lions. Lunch is the 29th beef nachos. Very good. Got some carrots, celery sticks, refried beans, jicama sticks, a banana, and milk. Oh my gosh, Lions. Nobody gets a better lunch than that. I'm serious. We're working on a Michelin star in our cafeteria at this very moment. Okay, how about a joke? What do you call a moose with no name? A moose? Anonymous. All right, Lions. Let's go ahead and stand for the flag salute. Hats off, hoods off. And even though I'm a conscientious objector, I still salute the flag, Lions. Hands over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You know, Lions, I hope you have enjoyed being with me here in my little villa, one of my homes, and it's just been a pleasure to be here with you. Don't miss school, because when you miss school, right, you miss out. Be here every day, and remember, the world is a different place. The world is a better and more righteous place, because you're in it. So have a great day, Lions, and we'll see you around.